Hey Comic Heads, Cash Cow back with another video. Today we're gonna touch spotlight on Man Thing. So today I got 5 comics for you guys that I'm pretty sure the more we continue to see Man Thing, these specs gonna gain steam in my eyes. Especially the first appearance. We already know that's an astronomical, that's in orbit right now, so we understand that. And we cool with that too, especially if you got a copy. But let's touch bases on that, alright? Now, before we get started, his actual government name is Ted Silas. He was a scientist that was conducting an experiment on making a chemical that would protect soldiers from chemical warfare. And in the process of that, he was actually set up by his wife or girlfriend at that time, and he ended up getting into a car chase with some guys she sent after him to try to steal the serum, and he took it, and in the process of taking it and being on a high-speed chase with these criminals, he crashed into a swamp. And the rest is history, as they say. That's how the swamp mutated him into Man Thing, and that's why you have Man Thing. But with that being said, guys, let's dive into these comics. Let's go. We got the first one. We got Astonishing Tales number 13, which is the first cover appearance and the third appearance overall of Man Thing. Hope you guys can see that. This is, hey, I'm just saying that this is a safe spec, being the fact that a lot of people don't really go after it. It's kind of those, if you can't afford the first appearance or the first solo, it's like the first appearance and the first solo title are the ones everybody's going after. Then after that, you got his first headlining series. That one people are going after. But it's like, this one's like, it's the Cinderella. It's underlooked. It's underappreciated. It's unsung. But it's not a bad spec to pick up. It's the first cover appearance of them. Alright? And the third appearance overall. People might seek that. Alright? Next, let's keep it going. Got Astonishing Tales number 12. The first appearance of Man Thing in a standard comic issue. Also, the first cover appearance of Bobby Morse, which is, hey, that's another one. Not too bad. Bobby Morse is a secret agent. Turns out to be Mockingbird. So, what can you do with that? It has ties to Mockingbird. It's the first cover appearance of Bobby Morris. It's the first appearance of Man Thing in the standard comic, because Man Thing was brought out in Savage Tales number 1, but that was a magazine format, so it dealt with like sketches and a few little highlighted stories here and there, but it wasn't in depth like Astonishing Tales number 12 would be. So, some people tend to treat that as the second appearance of Man Thing. I don't really say they're wrong. That's one to pick up for sure, guys. If you can, get that, pick that up. Some of those Astonishing Tales we're starting to see are, woo! Alright. Next, we got Fear and Adventures into Fear number 10. This is Man Thing's first headlining series. He didn't get his own thing until Man Thing number 1, which is why that's so important. But he did headline the Fear Adventures. So I think like with Fear and Adventures, you got Fear number 19, maybe like the first appearance of Howard the Duck. That's a pretty good one. You got a few other ones that, aren't bad to look at. But I know for sure those two tend to be the bookends people go after. It's Fear number 10 and Fear number 19. This book has definitely seen some gains lately, baby. People are going after that. If they can't get the first appearance or the first solo title series of his, they tend to go after this. So this can go either way, but I would say right now, if you can't afford the first two that I mentioned, this would definitely be what you should pick up. Get you one of these. Can't go wrong with that. It's the first headlining series of him by this time. People enjoy this book. Classic cover also. Next, got The Man-Thing number 1. Alright? This is his second appearance of Howard the Duck, and this is his first solo title. Second appearance of Howard the Duck. So you got a 2-for-1. It's his first solo title, and it's the second appearance of Howard the Duck. Not bad. Nothing bad at all with that. This one had, once Man-Thing was finally put out there in the orbit with the Werewolf by Night series, of course, his first appearance is, what's going to happen with that. But it saw something weird. People started going after his first solo title series first. So this book definitely skyrocketed in price. Actually has maintained a steady price right now. So this is not a bad pickup, not a bad grab at all. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's definitely one. If you can't afford the first appearance, get that. Definitely. Can't go wrong with that. And number 5, last but not least, his first appearance. Savage Tales number 1. This is also the first appearance of Ellen Brandt, which is his wife or girlfriend. She basically is the one that set him up. And the first team appearance of the Femizons, I want to say. This is what I call the bell of the cow, the cash cow of it all. This one is definitely the one that you guys want to pick up. If you can, it's pretty expensive right now. Eventually I'm going to be sending that off to CGC to be graded. No other company has magazine size slabs. I'm like, oh man, you're killing me. So eventually you'll see this in a graded comic book unboxing. We'll see how that goes. But that completes my 5 Man-Thing comics that you can't go wrong with buying any of these comics. You are pretty good on your money if you invest in any of these. So yeah, Savage Tales number 1, Man-Thing number 1, Fear to Adventure of Man-Thing number 10, Astonishing Tales number 12, Astonishing Tales number 13. Now also, as an honorable mention, you can mention Fear into Adventure into number 11, which is the first appearance of the Nexus. Lord, I can't. But it's basically like a portal that's in this swamp that he's able to control. That's the first appearance of that, so you can't go wrong with that as well. But that completes my video. It's Cash Cow out. Guys, be safe. Comment down. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going after any Man-Thing comics? Did you see Werewolf by Night? Were you like, oh, I need to get on these monster comics because I got a feeling. And I've been saying this. After they go out of space, they're going to come back down. And the next phases after that will be underground. So we will get the monsters. We will get the vampires. We'll get Blade. We'll get all of that stuff. Alright? I'm out.